Throughout the past several years, areas like Wynwood and downtown Miami have emerged as hotspots for tourism, shopping, and entertainment. However, as these areas flourish, the surrounding neighborhoods don't all have the same luck. Communities such as Overtown are threatened by big-time developers, large corporations, and rising prices for goods and housing. This is what is known as gentrification, a process in which poorer urban neighborhoods are changed by wealthier people moving in, upgrading housing, and drawing in new businesses, often at the expense of displacing the original residents. Census tract data for the United States' 50 largest cities shows that gentrification has greatly increased in several American communities. For example, nearly 20% of lower-income American neighborhoods have experienced gentrification since the year 2000, as opposed to only 9% during the 1990s.
I can see how gentrification plays into this and how it's kind of changed the cultural landscape of South Florida, where I live. Now what could have been or what was the corner store now is been replaced by a high-rise.
Small businesses are essential to a neighborhood due to their efficient nature and the role they play in the local economy. However, they face the threat of being forced out of the communities where their presence is vital.
Always they're looking to have convenience store to get the stuff, because instead to go to the big market and stand in line, everywhere you have to have convenience store. The small convenience store is only the important thing. Important stuff like sugar, cereal.
Small businesses are not alone in facing the effects of gentrification. Historical landmarks may gradually be viewed solely as old rundown sites, but these historical spots preserve the integrity and soul of a community's past. For example, historic Overtown has faced a gradual decline since the 1960s when two expressways were built through the center of the neighborhood. Countless residents were displaced and many community staples met their untimely end. However, historic Lyric Theater still stands. What was once part of a large network of community attractions is now a building that gives only a small insight to Overtown's rich heritage. Gentrification could lead to the complete erasure of this community's story, one where icons like Ray Charles, Ella Fitzgerald, and Aretha Franklin came to perform and entertain the people who walked these very streets.
Unfortunately, very sadly, about a couple of years ago, I used to go to the Wynwood Cinema. They got rid of the Wynwood Yard and no cinema. It's going to be used for commercial space.
As you've seen, gentrification has had a negative impact on urban communities, often at the expense of low-income residents and small businesses. As these changes occur, be sure to support local businesses and stay educated on the effects of gentrification. This has been Isabelle Greiner, signing off.